find liberation from a serpent's bite among these. Oh, you work so hard that you can't sleep nights among these. Maybe one day you'll find your freedom and you'll cross the mountains high and you will cross the deep wide river of temptation. There's liberation from all the trials and woes, from blood and sand. On that morning, you'll see what no man has seen. You'll face the judge. You'll face the judge and he won't please. You'll face the judge and he won't please.
Hey, Gary. Gary, here's one way out of this place. That's not the way I want to go. Not yet.
Guard.
Gary Hamilton! Gary Hamilton! Gary Hamilton!
Here.
Are you Gary Hamilton? Lieutenant Gary Hamilton? You, Gary Hamilton, have been pardoned. Everything will probably make sense if I read this. by the existence of an amendment which considers amnesty for political offenders and taking into consideration your past military merits, I therefore, on behalf of the President of the United States, hereby declare by virtue of the above-mentioned amendment your sentence commuted and order your immediate release. And so therefore, you are a free man.
Hey, Johnny, let's go.
How much?
It's free. The guard's always in here. I'll make it up on those pigs, not the prisoners.
No, a man must pay for everything.
How long was you in for?
10 years.
All right, let's get a move on. We got a long way to go. Come on.
Yeah.
Have a good trip.
Yeah. Now.
Sure is strange to come back to the heat and the dust of the South after spending so much time at West Point.
You're a cadet?
Another year, and then I'll be an officer.
In the cavalry?
Yes, I must decide whether to pursue a military career or return and help my father.
Which do you prefer?
A wife, I guess, to run my life. If I had any choice at all, I'd get married and raise a family.
Why don't you try doing just that?
My father, he has a lot of plans for me, so I suppose I won't have much choice.
Are you from these parts?
Yes, my father is the owner of the Creighton Mine. My name is Dick Ackenbar.
Did you say Ackenbar?
Yes, ma'am. You know my father?
Of course, I see him very often. We always meet at the Torton City Fair. But I never knew that he had a son so big, and I always thought he was a bachelor.
Widower. I lost my mother when I was just 5.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, this where you want to get off?
You tell your father Gary Hamilton's back in town. And I'll see him at sundown.
Oh, what'd you say your name was?
Gary Hamilton.
You a friend of my father's?
Yeah! Oh!
Hey! He forgot this.
Take it with you and give it back to him when he comes and visits your father.
What you looking for?
Rifle, ammunition, and a horse.
Ah. Uh-huh.
You better take it. That's all I got.
Why, this is just $10. The best I can give you for that is old Hurricane, son. But he's a good old horse. I've become kind of attached to him myself. Yep, one of these days, I won't be surprised to find his teeth are coming out like mine. Animals, I guess, sometimes do look like their owners, just like Grandpappy said. Well, now, here's something special. Well, this here's faster than the Springfield. Yes, sir. You like it, son? Always was good to you, and you was certain of finding me here somewhere, I reckon. And I'll bet you that you ain't even once given a thought that the old man could have been taken away by the devil.
There are certain things in life it's useless to hope for.
Let's see. Bullseye, boy! He ain't been shook like that since the last tornado. Talking about them, my bones tell me we got one coming tonight. Yes, sirree. Mighty good shooting. But now I want to know the direction of the wind. And what's more, you're good. We ain't got much meat in our bones, you and me, so we better hide in time or it'll blow us away.
What do you figure? How long we got?
About sundown, I imagine, son. The years pass by, Gary, and this old place remains godforsaken. You make out trying to build something, and then before you know it, along comes a tornado, and poof! Come on, horse. Come on. The only thing that stays standing is your old house. Those Spaniards must have got in their heads to build a fortress. Because I'll bet you that ain't no ordinary place.
Is Akembar living there?
Sure. The king and his wolves, that's him. And you know, he's not only got your darn home, but your harem, too. I reckon she's bad, that's all. I know how you must feel. Well, I must say that every girl ain't like that, but some of them were that easy. What are you planning to do, huh?
Wait till that cloud gets here and then move into town.
And between you and that tornado, Akembar will be having himself a pretty hot night.
Wounded. 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 Wounded.
Well, this is the way you make your enemies.
This way you can have all the power.
That's exactly what I want from my son, Dick.
Hey, Jim! Stage is in.
Hey, Rosie, look what just happened. This one is so lovesick, he carries his bed along with him.
Hurry up, Joe. We need 2 more.
You're expecting an orgy tonight?
Come on, Joe. We haven't got time to be wasting.
It's my idea to protect the bottles. We cover them. We cover them so that when the tornado comes...
The saloon may blow away, but the booze will be safe.
You got a brain in your head.
You know it, too?
Get out.
Good to see you, brothers.
They're with your father and they're waiting for us out at the ranch. Let's go. The buckboard's over there.
Howdy, Dick. Hi, my bags.
Pete'll get them. Vamos.
Well, goodbye. Hope to see you again.
If you come to the fair with your father, please stop by and pay us a call.
Goodbye, Mr. Akembar.
Ma'am.
New conquest, eh? If it's serious, you let me know when, and me and my brothers will give you the best kidnapping job you've seen.
And we'll help him by paving the way. His will be a rather rapid political career. He will be elected senator. And with my money and power, it should be easy for him to become governor of the state. And then
President of the United States.
Dick. Dick. You look good, son. Glad to be home?
Sure am.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Sure makes me feel good to see you, son.
Sure makes me feel good to see you, Dad.
Attention! The Army of Santa Maria is at your orders, sir.
Just like the Three Musketeers. Well, maybe someday I can be your D'Artagnan.
Hmm?
Where's Mary?
Inside. She'll be real happy you're home. Come along.
Juanito!
Welcome home,
Juanito.
Chico. I'm so happy to see you.
Mary had the best room in the house prepared for you.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Dick.
Thank you, Frank.
Come on up and have a drink.
Welcome home. Oh, you look divine in your uniform.
That may be so. But I imagine he's dying to get it off and take a hot bath. Isn't that right?
You said it, Dad. The air's too still. Tornado weather, huh?
It'll get worse, unfortunately. That's the way it always is before a tornado.
Remember the one 2 years ago? Well, the old folks say that tonight's will be even worse. Well, what are you waiting for? You came up for a drink, didn't you? Go on, charge.
We will, sir.
What do you have, son?
Nothing just now, thanks, Dad. After my bath.
Fine.
Major Ackenbar, I'll go up with you.
Right.
Oh, Dad. I almost forgot. A stranger got off at the crossing, said he would be paying a visit here at sundown. I think he's a friend of yours.
Go on.
His name is...
Here you are, sir. Your health.
Oh, yes, Gary Hamilton. What is that?
Birds of prey. Fleeing from the tornado. Animals sense trouble and avoid it.
He left this on the stage. Would you give it back to him when he gets here? Are you coming?
Certainly, Dick. Yes. Let's go.
It's his, all right. I remember it well. We put it on the stagecoach as evidence against him.
Shut up! I don't want this story mentioned in my house. If he really is coming, we'll wait for him. And we'll make sure he doesn't get in here alive. It's in your interest as well. And remember, my son mustn't know anything about this.
And he won't know. You can count on it, sir. Get the men together and meet me outside of town. He was in for life. Do you think he escaped?
There won't be any way of knowing. After he's dead.
And if anything should happen?
I want him dead. Did you hear that, Miguel? Stop him. Once and for all. Get out!
A ghost returning, and he'll have only one desire in his heart. Only one thirst. Revenge.
Are you worried?
No. But your son must have suspected that I was. He asked me if I knew Gary Hamilton.
And what did you say?
I told him that I didn't know him, that I never heard the name before. But then, maybe that's the truth. I really didn't get the time to get to know him. I only had the time to betray him.
Let's keep it that way. You didn't know him. Get it? Dick must never know. Anyway, Hamilton will never get in here alive.
Whoever's coming's gonna get a rowdy welcome. What do you say, Judge? Annie!
Hi, Uncle Jonathan. Is it true the wind's coming tonight?
You bet your life. And you better stay indoors. No peeking out the windows. There's going to be lots of dangerous lead a-blowing. A-blowing in the breeze tonight.
Annie, no.
Oh, no, little one. No, no, now. Wait. Uncle Jonathan can't see a damn thing. If you take these away. In the house now.
Go
the wind's
on,
almost here.
And you make sure they go to bed, Sue.
You better stay inside, too. I wouldn't be surprised if Achenbar doesn't try to scare that wind away. go.
What's the matter, you crazy or something? All right, follow me and keep close. Let's get back to town before we end up shooting it out amongst ourselves. Vamos!
Let's split up into groups. You go with your men to the front of the ranch. If we don't find him here first, then he will go there for sure.
Right. Ándale.
Drew Ackenbar's offering a reward?
See, a big one. But we gotta catch him first.
Who are you looking for? Mind your own business, old man. Now go back in your house. Stay put, too.
Maldito viento. Vamos. He's nowhere to be found. We're running around in circles. If we keep this up, we'll lose that $10,000 reward for sure.
Why tonight? What is he ringing the bell tonight for?
Can be the minister. I saw him tie up that bell and bar the front door up.
Somebody else must have untied it.
Bring us bad luck.
Jim!
Liar, liar, liar!
I'm ready for that drink now.
Well, in dudes like that, I hardly recognize you.
What's going on tonight?
Well, must be the wind. Bell got untied.
What about the gunfire?
Huh? Oh, probably just some drunk trying to scare the tornado away. Yeah, it's drink to your return. And would you like to try some of this?
No.
Jim! Jim! No, Jim! Jim!
Who rang the bell? It must have been Hamilton. It was not a ghost. I'll warn Acombar.
I'll stick around here.
I killed him, Father. Father? What am I doing calling you Father? And what am I doing talking to a man who believes in a forgiving God? I want you to know that Gary Hamilton has got a life sentence ingrained in his skin. Day after day, they convince me that my place was inside. Life outside has no more meaning for me. Now it's only revenge. That takes care of one of them. Now, when I finished with the rest of the Santa Marias, Acombar himself. I've had 10 long years to think out my revenge. If innocence is repaid with prison, then I've earned the right to kill. Do you hear me, Father? Even if God chooses to punish me for it.
Yes, he got in somehow. And then he killed him!
Don't tell me you allowed yourself to be tricked by one man. You got more than 30 men. You got to find him. Who was ringing the church bell?
Maybe him.
Dad, you're not too busy.
Dinner's ready. Huh? I'll be right there.
Spread out.
Dad, it sounds like there are many drunks out tonight.
Would you like some more?
Down there, Joe, quick!
Gary! Son of a gun, I knew it. I knew darn well it was you and that you'd come here. That's why I took the rock off the well for you. You see, when you disappeared off of that horse, well, I figured you went underground to the old Indian cemetery.
We spent a lot of time down there when I was a kid.
You know, things just ain't ever been the same since you got put away. About the only person that's kept her head high has been Rosie. The rest are scared of Akbar. She's had to pay dearly. They shot and killed Johnny, her husband, and they called it an accident.
And the judge?
The judge, one of the first, they could buy.
What happened to your leg?
That was a present from Francisco Santa Maria.
An accident?
What else? If I wanted to stay alive, it was an accident. Now, what about you?
Long rest. Lots of snakes. Get on over to the saloon. You'll be a lot safer.
Juan, help us!
Put him down on the floor.
They say you were a doctor. Well, maybe you can do something. I would not like him to die.
Zisco, he wasn't Hamilton. He was a monster. From hell!
Pedro! Pedro, mustn't die. No. And now I will take care of Hamilton. Give me some whiskey for my men. They need it. They think there is a monster. I say there is not. It is one miserable man. I wish to meet him face to face. Go find him. Pass these out to the men. And pass the order to the rest of them to meet me in front of the ranch.
Oh, would you leave one for me? Oh.
You want to be paid? Don't tell me you're afraid that Ackenbar don't have enough money to pay for a few stinking bottles.
You can leave this one behind. It's raspberry syrup.
Yeah, okay. Raspberry syrup isn't what we...
I hope it's really Gary. This way, at least, he'll have to fight with one less, even if they shoot me for it.
Dad, what does Gary Hamilton want from you?
Is he inside?
We can't.
Tie it up or knock it down. But stop that bell ringing. Preacher, who rang the bell?
We can't.
Preacher, who was it? I asked who was it. I want an answer.
Miguel, please, Miguel.
Let's go. Get rid of that bell!
You have that, Chico?
Hey!
Unfasten it! Then let it come on down!
Out of the way. Let's go. Let's get back to the ranch. Well, come on.
I was looking for you, Hamilton. Why this mass killing? Why do you hate my father so much? You want to kill him, don't you?
Yes.
I don't intend to attack you. I'm unarmed. I came because I want to know the truth. I have to know the truth.
Gary. At last.
I couldn't just stay here like you said. I want to help you. Now, this weapon's a mite old, but even if it is, it still works good enough.
It's only Akumbar's son. He wants to know the truth about his father. You think you can take it? I'll tell you the whole story. You want to hear it?
Yes, I must hear it.
Dick! Dick! You see my son? Where's Dick?
Isn't he with you? He went out after you. He followed you out.
You idiot. You should have stopped him. You know better than that. You should have stopped him. You'll pay for it if something happens to him. Frank, go find yourself a gun. Get rid of that. Mike! 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 Dick went into town. I want you to take some men and go bring it back. You men!
Get those horses in the back barn. Hurry up now. Before that windmill comes down.
Dick, go on. Move! There he is. You out of your head going out alone? What got into you? Let's go home. Mike, leave 3 or 4 men here. Get the rest back to the ranch.
They've gone. The kid couldn't have told him where you were. But listen, Gary. It's better if you don't stay here for long.
Why'd you go into town?
I wanted to meet up with Gary Hamilton.
Get going!
There's no one left on the street. They must be waiting for you at the ranch. Listen, Gary, I don't understand you. And if you want to know the truth, I think you've gone right out of your mind.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't have wasted a minute explaining to that young scoundrel like you did. You don't know that he's any better than his father, do you?
You have children. You know that our fault shouldn't fall on them.
Gary. Mary's there with him in the house.
I know.
Oh, thanks. I have this. This here's a showdown. Good luck.
Hey, over there. I could have sworn I saw something. Where is he?
Here.
Come on in. Come on. Look around. Yeah. Take a good look for yourself. See this? All of this? This is what Gary Hamilton wants. But it's yours. It's yours, son. Or would you prefer to live in a dung heap like I did when I was a boy? Well, I'll tell you. You wouldn't like it, boy. And don't tell me you don't like the life I've offered you so far.
I don't think like you.
What? What do you mean? That you refuse all this?
I spoke with him. I know the truth.
What do you know about truth? The truth! This is the truth!
We'll have a better chance if we split up. I hope you make it. Good luck.
Jonathan!
What did he tell you?
Everything.
Everything like what?
Everything there is to know. That the war wasn't over when you attacked that stagecoach carrying gold to the Confederates. You and the Santa Maria brothers, and you managed to put the blame on him by planting some evidence on the stage. But then, he had a perfect alibi. That night, he was here. He was here with Mary. But you convinced Mary to betray him. She lied, and he paid. Now I know why he wants you dead. The only thing that's sure is that we must kill him before he kills you. Even if it means that I must become a murderer like you, Dad, and kill an innocent man.
Wait a minute.
Frank. Frank. Why?
Why? Because you wanted somebody to shoot at.
You stay put, hear me?
Stay put yourself, Juanito.
No, Gary. No. No. Oh, Gary. Forgive me. Can't you forgive me after all these years? I was frightened, you must know that. He threatened to kill me if I once opened my mouth. You don't know what a bastard he is to me. I'm just some kind of a whore. All these years, I didn't forget you. No, wait a minute, Gary. There's only been you. He was nothing.
Take me to him.
Akambar! 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 He's in the house!
All right, I heard you.
Look out!
Dick! 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 Son. Fault. You murdered him!
No! No!
You murdered my son.
No!
I'm gonna pay for it.
Hey, you down there.
Hamilton! Gary Hamilton! Where are you? Hamilton! Gary Hamilton! Where are you?
I'm over here.
Where are you? All right, come on out! Can't you come on out and fight like a man? Where are you? Where are you? Hamilton! Where are you? Hamilton! Gary Hamilton! Blast all of you!
I'm over here. Right in front of you.
Dig under the ruins and you'll find more than enough to rebuild your town.
Maybe one day you'll find your freedom and you'll cross the mountains high, and you will cross the deep, wide river of the judge. You'll face the judge and he won't be You'll face the judge